It is the busiest airport in Sao Paulo. I've flown in and out of it many times myself, and it's always when you land or you're taxiing waiting to take off, you see a whole host of emergency vehicles there. So I would, as a passenger, feel comfortable that there are, a visible emergency presence at the airport. That might raise questions of whether this plane has actually gone down within the airport compound or outside, but that is not anything else that I have more information on.
Tom Hennigan there giving us some insights there from Sao Paulo. We're looking at vision there of a plane crash that has taken place there literally in the last few minutes. The passenger plane, a domestic flight, a TAM Airlines flight within Brazil, reportedly carrying 170 people, crashing as it attempted to land at the main domestic airport in Sao Paulo. You can see the consequence of that attempted landing there on your screen at the moment, a large fire, and plainly one can only presume a loss of life there in Sao Paulo. You're watching CNN Today. We'll be back with much more in just a moment.
And here's what we know right now. CNN has confirmed that 170 people were on board this passenger plane that crashed in the domestic airport in Sao Paulo, Brazil. If you're just joining us right now, it was apparently coming from the south of Brazil, so it was flying domestically on a TAM Airlines plane. We are not sure if it made it to the runway or if it crashed into this building at a very low altitude. Here's another conflicting part of this story at this hour, but we have to bring you all sides. Apparently, this airport, the largest domestic airport in Brazil, was right in the middle of the city, so we're not exactly sure if this is the building, this TAM Airlines, you see the sign right there, was on the grounds of the airport or if it was right near the airport. But what we do know is that the airport in general has had equipment, safety and security issues. That's according to the Times of London reporter that we were just listening into on CNN International. Our colleagues there interviewing him. We do also know that there hasn't been a history per se of crashes with Brazilian airlines, but about 50 years ago, a similar crash happened according to somebody with the parent company of TAM Airlines. So what we're hearing right now, TAM, a wildly popular airline. This is a very busy airport in Brazil, and it's going on just after 8 o'clock in the evening right there as emergency crews are trying to get a handle of this situation. The flames are billowing up continually at this hour. We're not sure if just the plane is on fire or if the plane and the building are on fire at this hour. But again, 170 people on board a passenger plane that crashed from the south of Brazil to Sao Paulo. And we're also getting new information on the internet. Our Abby Tatton with our colleagues at CNN Television just gave this report on the Situation Room.
We're getting the various earliest pictures coming in right now on a photo sharing website called Flickr.com from Sao Paulo. These pictures just posted in the last few minutes. As we just heard, the airport is in a dense urban area, as you can see from these pictures that have just been put online. Very few comments with this photo set of about a dozen photos that we've just found. The person posting them talking about a plume of smoke and also these points in the sky here. She says they look like stars. They're not. These are the helicopters from the TV stations that are buzzing around and recording these pictures here. We're going to go back online, Wolf, and see what more information is coming in. But these pictures just posted of this plane crash in this dense urban area in Sao Paulo, posted at Flickr.com.
From the CNN Center in Atlanta, I'm Nicole Lappin. Here's your Now in the News update. A brand new government report concludes that al-Qaeda is rejuvenated. Not only that, but it plans to strike the United States again. A government declassified report, portions of that of the National Intelligence Estimate, came out on Tuesday. The NIE is a combined analysis of 16 U.S. intelligence agencies. Now, it stresses that while al-Qaeda's growth is disturbing, no doubt, counterterrorism efforts have so far succeeded in preventing another large-scale attack.